So I finally watched a Minecraft movie, and you may ask, why am I talking about this now? The movie came out in April, and it's now August. I waited a pretty long time to watch this movie, and that's mainly because I don't care about this movie. When the first trailer came out and they showed us live action, how the mobs looked, and how just the tone of the movie, I was like, I checked out. I'm like, this is not for me. I'll wait for it to come out on digital, streaming, whatever, because I'm not watching the movie series. My hype just died down immediately when I saw that. So after I was like, whatever. The movie came out, whatever. I'll watch it at some point later. And finally, we're here. It's August, and I'm like, yeah, I finally watched it, and it's fine. It's whatever. I have a lot of opinions on it, kind of, sort of, not really, but at the same time I do, because my channel is primarily a Minecraft channel. I make Minecraft videos on here. I started my channel doing Minecraft stuff. So this movie, I should have talked about this movie way earlier, but like I said, I just was not hyped at all for this. I'm like, this is just not. This feels like a parody. Like, and when watching it, I'm like, this feels like a parody of something else. Like, it feels like a movie inside of another movie, like what you see in other media, but it's not. It's a real movie that came out, and yeah, it's very, very wacky and silly. So when I was sat down to watch this, my mentality is that I'm not watching this from an adult's perspective. This movie is not made for adults. This movie is made for two audiences: children and people who play Minecraft. Now, I'm not a child, but I play Minecraft. And as a Minecraft player, I appreciate this movie because before the movie came out, Mojang said they put a lot of effort into this, put a lot of work into this, and I can see there's a lot of work that went into this. And before I continue anything, I am going to be talking about spoilers, but I don't think that matters because the movie came out a really long time ago. So, yeah, spoilers aren't really a necessary thing for this type of movie. But I do like a lot of the aesthetics of the movie. Like, whenever they're inside a building, like during the whole Woodland Mansion thing, I was very impressed of how the Woodland Mansion looked on the inside. Because this movie on the outside, when they're just out and about in the regular Minecraft world, it looks terrible. Like, I can tell they're on a green screen, it's CGI, but I got used to it. But there are some shots in the movie that you can very clearly tell this is they're on a green screen. Especially when they're on the Elytras. When Henry was on the Elytra, it looked very bad. Like, I can tell he was on wires and CGI was used a lot, and I can tell. Like, I can physically see him on the green screen with wires attached to him. Like, that's how obvious it is to me. And to a child, they're not going to see that, but to me, I can see it very clearly. I feel bad for the CGI people because they spent a long time making it look as good as possible, and it just does not. In some shots it doesn't look good, but I don't blame them. They had the impossible task, but for the most, 90% of the film looks really good. All the mobs look really, really good. And even though I don't like the designs, I don't like how it's in live action, I got used to it. For the aesthetic, I'm like, you know what, I like this. And so going back to the whole Woodland Mansion section, the inside of it is all live action, like real sets. Like when Henry was looking for the Earth thing, whatever it's called, the Earth crystal thing, like when he was in the room, all the chests, he went up the stairs, it was all real stuff. It's not CGI, and if it is CGI, then I can't tell. That's when the two things blend. That's really, really good. And so, whenever you're inside a building, it looks really good. It's a real set. And, that looks really good. I'm just that. I'm impressed by that. And for the rest of the Minecraft aesthetics, everything that's relating to Minecraft, I'm it's fine. I can tell there's a lot of work that Mojang put into this to make it as accurate as possible. There are certain things that my brother, because we watched it together, he didn't like how whenever they broke a block, the actual item was very, very small. And he just didn't like that, because, the actual, size of the people and the blocks, I understand why, because, that's a creative liberty from the filmmakers to make it, I guess, work for a live-action movie. If this was animated, it wouldn't be a problem, but because it works with live-action people, and, that sort of thing, I understand why. Those are the creative liberties. That's not authentic to the game. I understand that. The sizes of everything is way off. I'm fine with that. That's now leading to my next point of, from the casual audience perspective, who doesn't play Minecraft, this movie sucks. Looking at it from just a regular movie, comparing it to, Jumanji, or, the newer Jumanji movies, or that sort of thing, or even, other video game movies, like the Mario Bros. Movie, Sonic movie. This movie, a Minecraft movie is worse than all of this. because it's a movie meant for Minecrafters, not moviegoers. And that's kind of a problem. They don't know any of this stuff, and the movie doesn't hold your hand while you're watching it. So that's a problem from that perspective. Yes, this movie is very dumb. Like, this movie is poorly written. There's a lot of cliches. The only thing I was surprised about was that Jason Momoa has a fake out death, but when that happened, I'm like, no, he's gonna come back in the final battle. There's gonna be a big scene about it, and I was right, because there's a movie that is so predictable on what's gonna happen. My final thoughts on this movie, because there's a lot of things I just didn't talk about, because I don't care about this movie really. Like if this movie's too late. So what I mean is that if this movie would have come out in 2015, 2016, it would have been a much bigger deal. But I'm 24. It's 2025. I'm too old to be invested in these type of movies anymore. If I would have loved this movie back then, but because it took so long to create this movie, this movie was in development since 2014. It took over a decade to get this movie out, and by that point, I grew up. Most of the target audience they wanted to appeal to grew up, and this movie is targeted towards kids, but it's just this weird mix of they're trying to appeal to my age with Minecraft, but they're trying to appeal to the children. But you can't do both, because it's a very difficult thing to do both, and it could with future movies it could. But I doubt it. I don't know. But that's all I have to say on that. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to like, button, and subscribe, because, I don't know if we'll be talking about the Minecraft movie again. I don't know. Maybe when the sequel comes out, or when the trailer of the sequel comes out, that'll probably be next time we talk about it. But other than that, I don't really care. But I'm going to go now, so goodbye, everyone.